we're going back to the basics of where all good food begins, right here on the farm. Now, just east of Urbana, Ohio, on State Route 29, and about 35 miles due west of Columbus, is Champagne Berry Farm. And it's named for Champaign County, where it's located. But it's owned and operated by the Pullens family. And as I stand out here today picking and tasting raspberries, it makes me think that for this family, it truly is a field of dreams. Well, here we are at the Champagne Berry Farm check-in and check-out point. And I said we'd get a few moments with Mike and Kathy, and they're here to talk today about the farm and how it got started. But we don't want to forget to mention Kent and Matt, too, their sons that were a very integral part of this berry farm. So just help us out. What is the history of Champagne Berry Farm?
Well, we started about 15 years ago when I was serving as executive director of the Ohio Fruit Growers and Vegetable Growers, and Matt was looking for an FFA project, and with limited land, we decided on raspberries and working with some raspberry growers here in Ohio.
And did you enjoy it too? I mean, this had to be a joint venture for you, wasn't it?
It was a little more than I thought I was going to get into, but it's been fun, and we've really enjoyed the experience and meeting the people who come every year. We look forward to seeing everyone, and it's been a joy to have the farm.
Well, it truly is a family affair for you folks as well as the folks who come to pick here at the Berry Patch. But tell me again, I notice it looks different from other places I've been. How did you set it up? What makes it unique when people come here to pick?
Well, it's a great opportunity, as you mentioned, to bring the family out and pick your own. It's a great, healthy, nutritious crop, and it's got a lot of color and an opportunity for the family to enjoy something together. Come out here and to pick the food. It always tastes better when you grow it and or pick it.
Yes, and that's kind of a trend in America today. We're seeing more and more of these farm markets, pop up where people can actually go and meet the people who raise their food. That's very personalized.
Well, the trend is buying local, and where you know where your food is coming from. And of course, if you pick it yourself, you really know where it's coming from and also have a personal experience with it.
But I love the width of the rows that you have, and you have some prairie grass in there. So if I want to sit down and enjoy nature, I can do that and still pick raspberries at the same time. What made you come up with that idea?
Well, it's somewhat of a tradition, and the grassed aisles and the prairie flowers are a great addition to beautify, and they come on about the same time that the raspberries do ripen. And so it's a great addition and a beautification and an enjoyment for the people who come to pick.
Atmosphere. That's a great thing to remember here, too. But, I love raspberries in food, and they're very, very trendy in all kinds of food and popular restaurants. But why should I eat raspberries? What's going to make them really healthy for me?
Well, there are many important nutrients in raspberries. The latest that they found are anthocyanins, and that's what makes the red raspberry real red or the black raspberry black. And they have some special nutritional value and disease prevention properties, the anthocyanins, and in the mouth and in the digestive tract. And they found to be a very effective cancer prevention.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Now we've got an experience that's great for you and your family, food that's good for you, and it's great in recipes, and certainly when it's in season as well. And I noticed on the website that you also have some recipes that are great for people to try out. And where did those come from?
Some from friends. The pie recipe is from Mike's mother, Paul Ann Pullens, and other recipes that I've collected over the years that people enjoy.
And they're really good ones because I had a chance to look at them, and most people know on this show that I do like to cook, so I had to do a little investigation on that. And what is the website, please?
ChampagneBerryFarm.com.
Very simple, and if you haven't been to it, it's really great, filled with lots of color, simply done, but just like these people, back to basics. Well, we want to thank you for allowing us to interview on a very busy time here at the farm today, but I think we have a sample recipe to cut into right now. It's been a pleasure to be back to the basics today out here in the Pullens Field of Dreams. And remember, whether it's in my Family and Consumer Science classroom or with my family and friends, the two ingredients that flavor all cooking, is caring and sharing. And now I'm ready to get a sample of the black raspberry cobbler, too. Guys, wait a minute. Save some for me. Cook's privilege. Okay, is it good?
It's wonderful.
All right, good deal then.
Down the Road is brought to you in part by Prince Agra, makers of Omnigen AF, advancing animal nutrition for healthy animals, and Woodruff Enterprise of Springfield, Ohio.